Hello everyone. Today we are going to study unit 6, that is pricing. Before going to this unit, you must be clear that what we are studying. We are studying the four P's of marketing, that is product, price, place and promotion. These four P's we are studying, and product is already completed, and today I am going to teach you the pricing. So in pricing, basically what we will study in this unit, the definition of price, the definition of pricing, how the price is set by the entrepreneur, by an entrepreneur or businessman, what are the different types of pricing methods are there. We will study these all aspects in this unit, that is pricing. So let's start our unit, that is pricing. So what is price? So when we talk about price, usually we think that the cost of a product is known as price. But to whom that cost is incurred, that is very very important. Clear? So let's see, according to marketing, what is price. So price may be defined as the value of the product and its product attributes also. The value of the product is known as price, and that price is actually the cost for the consumer, because the consumer are paying the price. Okay, and the entrepreneur, an entrepreneur or businessman, they set the price, okay, to the consumer, so that consumer can know the value of the product. So to knowing the value of the product, the price concept is there. Hope I'm clear here with the definition of price. So let's see what is pricing means then. So what is pricing? So pricing, basically we think about pricing means the setting the price is known as pricing. In a one line we can give the definition of pricing as the setting of the price by an entrepreneur or businessman is known as pricing. Clear? But also see the theoretical definition. So pricing is the function of determining the product value in monetary term. But always clear one important thing, the pricing or the price is set by the not production manager, not HR manager, not owner of the organization. Okay, the price is set by the marketing manager. Clear? So setting of price is known as pricing. Okay, so this is a very very important task of marketing, how to set the price and what price is good for the consumer. If you set more price, then consumer are not willing to buy your product, or even if you set less price, the consumer are also not willing to buy the product. Okay, the reason is that if you set price high, the consumer will not afford to buy that product because it became a costlier product. But if you set the price low, obviously consumer will buy, no? But consumer, in reality, the consumer will not buy because they think that the quality of the product is not good. So it is a very very difficult task for the marketing manager to set a price that will not high to the consumer as well as that is not low to the consumer, and consumer are willing to buy your product after seeing the price. So let's see that how price is set. So what are the important thing that marketing manager take into consideration to set the price? What are the important thing? So being a, if in future if you want to be an entrepreneur or a businessman, okay, or you launch a product, but you have to set the price. So what are the factors or what are the steps or what are the important features that you have to look or you have to calculate to set the price? So let's see how the price will set. What must be considered before setting prices? This is the biggest question and one of the most challenging questions for the marketing manager. What must be considered, or what I will consider to set the price? So what are the important things in the organization or to develop a product? What are the important things that we will take into consideration so that the price will be set and the consumer will buy your product? So what are the important thing the marketing manager will consider? So number one, knowing how much it costs to make and deliver a product or services. So you should know how much cost will be incurred to develop that product. So when you are in graduation level or you are doing graduate or you have cleared your graduate, there was a one accounting process was there or one accounting chapter was there, that is a costing. In costing, what basically we do, we will calculate the price of a product in costing. What are the cost is incurred while developing the product? So we already know in Unit 5 that how to develop a product, what are the factors to be considered to develop a product. Okay, in pricing, what we will see, or in this price unit, what we will see, what are the important thing to be considered to set the price. To set the price, you should know the following things, very very important. So first thing you should know, you should take note that how much cost is incurred to develop that product, or what will be the cost of delivery to deliver that product in the market. Okay, basically there is a two kind of cost, there is direct cost and indirect cost. So direct cost are those costs that directly affected to the product is known as direct cost, and indirect cost are those costs which are not directly affected but indirectly it will be affect the cost of the product. So before setting the price, you should consider how much the cost is incurred, or you should calculate how much of the cost is incurred while developing that product. You should know how much direct cost is there, how much indirect cost will be there. So after knowing the cost, then you should know that okay, this much of cost is there for that particular product. So now I will set the price accordingly. Clear? So after that, what you will consider, number 2 point, is know your break even point. So what is break even point? Break even point are such a equilibrium point where your total cost that you have already calculated in cost sheet and in one step only, that is a total cost, direct cost and indirect cost. Okay, and you are selling the product in the market. Clear? So total cost, suppose your total cost is 1 lakh rupees. Okay, so until and unless you will not recover that 1 lakh rupees, then you are still in loss. That also I have already explained you in product life cycle. The point where your total cost is equals to your total sales value, that point is known as break even point. So you should also consider this break even point. At what time you will get to break even point, how many years will take or how many months it will take. This is very very important. Clear? Number 2 point, that you should know the break even point. At what time you will reach to your actual cost, you will recover your actual cost. That is, I have given you example 1 lakh rupees, at what time you will recover. So you should also consider this very very important point, okay, that is break even point, while setting the price of your product. Clear? Number 3, research current price in the market. That is also important. You come in the market, you are about to launch your product in the market, and that product is already in the market. Other competitor, they are selling same product in the market. Clear? Or same type of features of the products are there in the market. So your duty as a marketing manager or as an entrepreneur or as a businessman, your duty is to know the current price in the market of that product. Suppose the current price of XYZ product is 10 rupees and you are setting the price 15 rupees. No one will purchase. Or even you will set the price below 10 also. There is a customer who look for the quality and that particular customer will not purchase as your price is low. Okay, so basically while you are doing the research of the current price, basically you will set the price according to the market only. Okay, if you are in the profit competitive market where there are the you are the price taker, not a price maker. Clear? So you have to do the research before setting the price. Number third point, hope I am clear here. So last point, consider your market positioning and competitive advantage, as this is likely to impact directly on your choice of pricing strategy. So last point is also very important because you should know the position of your product. That is a market positioning. Okay, so market positioning means where your product is suitable to launch, in which area, in which geographical region, or to whom, to what type of consumer you are about to sell your product. You should know. That is a market positioning. What is the position of the product in the market? Suppose your market product is suppose you come with a product that is for the youth only. So you should research the market where you will find a population of youth, more population of the youth. Clear? Then you will launch your product in that particular market only. That is a market positioning. Or another example is that suppose your product is a baby product. Okay, so you should go in the such kind of market where you will came to know that okay, in this market there are the baby but products, the competitor are not selling the product that you are able to launch. So that will be very good opportunity for you to sell that product. So you must consider the market position as well as competitive advantage. What makes you different? That is your competitive advantage. What makes you different from your competitor? It may be your quality, it may be your price, okay, it may be your distribution channel, whatever be it, but it must be different from your competitor. That is your competitive advantage. Clear? So last point is saying that you should consider market positioning where you are going to launch your product, as well as you must be unique from your competitor. These two things is very important before considering the price or before setting the price. Clear? So I am summarizing this very important 4 point to how to set the price in the market. So what are the factors or what are the things you must consider? So number one thing is that you must know the cost. Okay, how much cost is incurring to produce that product, you must know. Number 2 point, you must know the break even, when you will reach the break even point, the timing of reaching the break even point, when you will reach. Number 3 is that your product is already in the market, your competitors are already in the market. Okay, so you should know the current price of your product. Even if your product is unique in the market, but there are the products that is similar to your product only. So you must know or you must research the current price. And at the end, that is number 4 point, before setting the price, you should know the position. In which position, okay, in which geographical region you are going to sell your product. You should consider the demographic also, you must consider the geographic also, you must consider the consumer behavior also. Everything you must be considered before launching your product. You should know the position of your product. Clear? And also you must also know, the last point is competitive advantage. So competitive advantage means in what way you are totally unique from your competitor. What are the advantage that is different advantage from the competitor? If your consumer is willing to buy a product, they will see the advantage of that product. The other competitors are also giving same kind of advantage, then your product will fail, or then your price will fail also. Whatever price you will set, but same type of product you are launching in the market without any competitive advantage, then that price will be fail. Okay, so competitive advantage, again I am repeating, it is a unique strategy, or unique about your company, okay, against your competitor. Clear? So these all four factors you must be considered before setting the price. Hope I am clear up to here. So let's go that what are the different types of pricing strategy. Being a marketing manager, what are the different types of pricing strategy the marketing manager is going to follow? So basically there are many kinds of pricing strategy. There are the market pricing number one, and the one is cost pricing, loss leader, psychological pricing, demand pricing, competitive pricing, bundle pricing, scheming, markdown pricing. So these are the types of pricing strategy. We will go one by one and we will see that what are the definition of this pricing strategy. So how the marketing manager are going to implement the pricing strategy. If you go in a practical market right now, if you go in the market and you will see the different types of price of the product, and different types of pricing strategy is followed by the different organization, okay, different businessman, different an entrepreneur, they are following this pricing only, this pricing method they are following. So let's see one by one what are the pricing strategy. Clear? So number one is market pricing. So what is market pricing means? To set a price at or around the middle of the market. So market pricing means you have to assume yourself that your product is in the such kind of market where competitors are still selling that kind of product. Okay, in economics we say this kind of market as a competitive market. So in if you are in your product feature is like that, that is already exists in the market, or you are able to learn such kind of product that already competitor are selling that kind of product in the market, then what pricing strategy as a marketing manager or even a businessman or entrepreneur or an entrepreneur, what pricing strategy you are going to follow? So you will set the price at or around the middle of the market. At and around means suppose you are selling a such a product that price of that product is 50 in the market. Okay, you can sell same product at 50 only in the market, not above 50, not below 50, or around that price only. Suppose 51, 52, or 49, 48, this much only of different, not more different. You are not, you can't sell the same product that is already in the market with rupees 50, you are selling at 55, no one is going to purchase, or even at 45 no one is going to purchase. So it's around the 50 only. A 51, 52 is good, or 49 or 48 is good, but you must have a competitive advantage. That is very important. Why competitive advantage is important here? Because you are selling same kind of product, and the customers, there are many competitor in the market, and customer can move to any businessman and purchase the same product what you are selling. But why the consumer will come to you? That is a very big question. Why the consumer will come? The consumer will come because you are giving some kind of advantage to that customer or a consumer. Then only that consumer is going to purchase your product. Clear? Or fight on other added value areas such as delivery, custom service, etc. So just now what I have said is that competitive advantage. So number 2 point in marketing pricing, you will set the price at or around the middle of the market, or the price that is already in the market you will sell at that price only, or little bit above or little bit below. But customer will come to you to purchase your product. Okay, they will see the advantages. Maybe your delivery system is good, you are delivering at a time only, or you are giving the customer service that your competitor is not giving. Okay, they are also selling the same product, you are also selling the same product, there is no any difference in the market, and consumer will go to any one of them, but consumer are coming to you to purchase your product. Okay, why the consumer are coming to you? Because you have a unique advantage, you are giving the extra benefit to the consumer. Though you are charging 52 rupees, or though you are charging less than 50 rupees, okay, or 48, 49 rupees, the consumer is coming to you only because you are giving the extra care to the consumer. You are giving the delivery system free of cost, maybe. This may be one good strategy. You deliver the good at free of cost. Or you will give the cash discount, that is cash on delivery. Okay, if you purchase in the cash, okay, on that time only the customer, the organization is giving the advantage to you. Okay, that out of instead of 50 rupees you are paying only 48, 49. Okay, why? Because you are paid in cash on that time only. Or customer service, if your product is no use, okay, after 2 days or 3 days or after 6 months you have given guarantee or warranty, that is one kind of unique style of competitive advantage. Okay, the customer will purchase your product because you are giving the good service to the consumer. Clear? Next pricing strategy is cost push pricing, a plus pricing strategy. So what is cost plus pricing strategy? So what is cost plus pricing strategy? These are the pricing strategy where you will calculate all the cost, direct cost, indirect cost, every cost you will calculate, and you just add certain amount of profit. Okay, this kind of pricing is known as cost plus pricing strategy. Let's see further. So cost of the material, that is your cost of raw material, cost of labor, add amount of profit. Clear? So this strategy, usually maximum manufacturing companies, they used to adopt this kind of strategy. Even service sector also, they are using cost plus pricing strategy. They will just calculate the total cost. Okay, that is a direct cost, indirect cost, they will calculate and they total it and just add the profit. The profit maybe varies, maybe 5 rupees, 10 rupees, or maybe 1 rupees, 2 rupees. Okay, clear? This kind of strategy is known as cost plus pricing strategy. Okay, again I am repeating what is cost plus pricing strategy. These are the cost plus pricing strategy are those strategy where the marketing manager, they calculate all the cost, whatever cost is incurred, and after knowing the total cost of the product, they will add certain amount of profit. Okay, and after adding the profit, and they will come into the price. Okay, they will come into the price. Okay, and they will set that price in the market. Clear? So this kind of strategy is known as cost plus pricing strategy. Loss leader, this is a very unique kind of pricing strategy. Loss leader means those business, those entrepreneur, those businessman, or those product in the product line or product mix. Now, because of the competitor, because of the technology changes, now the customer are not buying your product. Okay, it means that you lost your leadership in the market. So when you lost your leadership in the market, but that product is still in your godown, okay, that storage is more, the stocks is more in your godowns. So you want to clear that stocks. Clear? Usually you will see in many local market also, there is a sale is going on. And if you go in that particular shop and if it is written in the window that sale, okay, clear? So this kind of strategy is known as loss leader. So they are just want to clear their stocks, and for clearing the stocks they are giving you in discount. You are having a huge amount of saving. Okay, this kind of pricing is also followed at the time when you lost your leadership in the market. Clear? So your product is outdated, your technology is outdated, but also you have a huge amount of bulk of stocks in your godown and you want to clear that stock because you don't want to have a loss. At least some amount is you are receiving. Clear? So there is a many examples like Kodak camera is examples, or many mobile phones companies are example, laptop. Okay, so many technological or service sectors they used to do, okay, this kind of pricing strategy, that is a loss leader pricing strategy. Again, I'm repeating what is loss leader pricing strategy. These are the loss leader pricing strategy are those pricing strategy where the because of the technology, because of customer taste and preference, because of the new rules and regulations, because of your competitor, you lost your leadership in the market, and you have an ample amount of stocks or bulk of stocks in your godowns, and you want to clear that stocks, but you cannot sell that stock at a market price because no one is going to buy your product. Why they are not buying your product? Your product is become outdated or there is a no use of that product. But also there are the customer, they are the royal customer, okay, or they are the who value the brand of your product. So this customer will go and purchase your product if you are giving them less than your price. Okay, clear? So this kind of strategy is known as loss leader pricing strategy. So next one is psychological pricing strategy. So this psychological pricing strategy is one of the very famous nowadays. Every businessman, every entrepreneur, okay, an entrepreneur or every new business also they are starting following this types of pricing strategy, and one of the most famous pricing strategy, okay, that is psychological pricing strategy. So in psychological pricing strategy, where the number one is under price psychological pricing strategy, number one is prestige pricing. So prestige pricing means you are selling such a product because of your brand only. The brand value is good. Like Royal Enfield, one example. Like Apple is another example. Clear? Tony Hilfiger is another example. Woodland is another example. Or Harrods is another example. So these big companies, or Titan is in India is Titan is another example. These big companies who created the brand in the market, who created the brand with the help of customer satisfaction, with the quality of the product. Okay, if any customers, there are many customers in the market where they prefer quality rather than price. Okay, this kind of psychological pricing is known as prestige pricing. You feel proud of yourself, okay, wearing the Titan watch or fast track watch, or riding the bike Royal Enfield, or having the Apple mobile phone in your hand, or wearing the Raymond suits, okay, or wearing the Tony Hilfiger shorts, pants, okay, you will feel some kind of status in the market, prestige you will feel. There are many customer for that. Clear? So this kind of pricing is known as psychological pricing. Okay, the companies who already created a goodwill in the market, a brand value in the market, who already created with the help of quality. Okay, and because of that, you are buying the product, and you are not bothered about the price. So this kind of pricing strategy is known as prestige pricing. Another is known as odd even pricing. This is famous. 99 rupees 99, 9,999, or 95 or 49. Okay, that is odd even pricing. So it is a psychological pricing. You think that okay, I'm just paying 99 rupees, but actually you are paying 100 rupees. But psychologically we are meant that okay, two digit is there. That is not a three digit. Or there is a three digit only. There is no four digit. Okay, 9,999. You just see okay, there is a four digit only, not a five digit. These are psychological pricing. That is odd even. You will just fix the price below with 1 rupees or 10 rupees, okay, or 2 rupees or 3 rupees, such that the market, okay, will see, the customer will see that okay, only 99 rupees or 9,099 only, or 85 only. or 45 only or 49 only, it is not costing me 50 rupees. Okay, but actually it's only 1 or 2 rupees is there, but also this is work in the market, and usually it is one of the famous pricing strategy. Clear? Psychological pricing strategy. Now let's go to another pricing strategy, that is demand pricing. So demand pricing strategy means these are such kind of pricing strategy where at the time of occasion, at the time of season, okay, this kind of demand pricing is set by the marketing manager or an entrepreneur or businessman. Clear? So price varies based on the some demand criteria. If demand, so how demand criteria will varies, because at the time of Diwali also you will buy many golds, or at the time of the festival season the airline or aviation companies they will charge you more. You will not get the seat, or you will not get the ticket. At that time you have to pay more. Or at the season, particular seasons only, rainy season or summer season, autumn season, there are different types of products, okay, that will only sell in that particular season only, and you will charge more to the customer in those time only. Okay, this is known as demand pricing strategy. As your output increase or decrease, your price changes. Okay, if the demand is more, you will increase the price. Okay, and confuse the customer, because at a time of the out season only you will sell the product at a lower price, but suddenly the seasons come nearer or nearer, your price will be high. Okay, you are confusing the customer. Like diamond companies or gold companies, like aviation company or traveling companies or tour and travels companies. At a time of tourist season, the price will be high, but when the tourist seasons is not there, okay, the price will be low. Okay, so you are confusing the customer. So this kind of pricing study is known as demand pricing strategy. Okay, so let's see another competitive pricing strategy. Competitive pricing strategy means you just set price according to the market only, the matching or beating the market price. Okay, you will just sell at a market price, but also you are giving the discount to the customer. So 10% discount, 20% discount. Okay, though the price are same in the market, we are selling at the what a competitor is selling at that price, you are selling at that price only, but you are giving the extra edge to your product, that you are giving buy one get one free. This one kind of competitive pricing strategy. Or you are giving discount, or you are giving extra product, or you are just increasing the grams of the product, 20 gram extra, 30 gram extra. So this kind of pricing strategy is known as competitive pricing strategy. Okay, bundle pricing strategy. So this bundle pricing strategy usually followed by the shopping malls like Big Bazaar, Walmart, Reliance Trends, they are following. If you buy in a bundle, then you will get a 10% discount or 20% discount. Or if you buy for 3000, if you buy for rupees 20,000 or 3000 or 10,000, according to the shopping malls only, according to the business strategy only, according to the pricing strategy only. So if you buy for 15,000, then you will get a 10% discount. Or if you are buying for more than 20,000, you will get 30% discount. So it makes the customer feel that okay, if I reach the target, then I am getting the 20% discount. But they don't think that because of this target they are purchasing more and they are spending more, though they are getting discount, but also at the end it's cost you more. You are investing more. Okay, psychologically, directly or indirectly, or knowingly or unknowingly, for getting that discount you are buying more. Okay, and this one of the very good strategy followed by the shopping malls. Clear? So more you buy, more you will get discount. This kind of strategy is known as bundle pricing strategy. Okay, this much for today, and for coming classes I am going to teach you other types of pricing strategy. Okay, so if you have any doubts, any questions, you can ask me or comment me, but don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you and take care.